Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back with a new season with the Woodlands Tigers Old Boys. I'm sitting here with Mike, super excited to check out this game. Mike, what's up?
Yeah, so super excited to get a new season underway. You and I have been talking about it for months at this point, so.
We're going to start with a 2-1-2-1. Jason and Pat starting in the back. Myself centrally, Robert and John bringing up the wings, and Mike up top. This league is interesting as there's usually 8 teams per division. This season there's going to be 12. So a lot of teams to beat if you want to be top of the pile. And we're going to start here with a Tigers kickoff. Early scenes, Mike through to Robert. Robert with a shot on goal. It's going to be a great save from the GERIHATRIX keeper. Put it out for an early corner for the Tigers. The ball comes in. It's going to go all the way over off John's head. We're going to try to get a shot off here. It's going to get stuffed. Pat's going to pounce on that, though. And we can recycle the ball.
Great recovery and composure by Pat. Recycling, know he has a drop if he needs it, even though he's being pressured pretty heavily.
Pick up the ball here in the middle. A little cheeky back heel to John on the outside. Going to check centrally. Here's Mike with the ball. It's a great ball through to Robert. Back to Mike. One-on-one with the keeper. He stumbles over the ball a little bit. Keeper did well to close the angle. You're going to want that one back, aren't you?
Yeah, Mike's going to need to take a first-time shot there. I guess I could speak in the first person, but yeah, first-time shot there next time.
We live and learn. I'm going to lay a ball here to Robert, and Robert is a fantastic shooter. That one wasn't one of the best shots I've seen him take. He's going to be disappointed in himself with that, and it's going to lead to a GERIHATRIX goal kick.
Yeah, I love the GERIHATRIX name. I thought that was a pretty clever name. They're new to the league. Overheard them saying that I thought this was an over 35 league after a few pretty quick runs by our team.
Yeah, there has been a pretty notable speed difference between the Tigers and the GERIHATRIX. Very evident on the field. It's kind of working in our favor. I'm going to take a long-range shot here, go off the bottom side of the crossbar. Not going to get to capitalize on it, but wow. Early scenes.
Yeah, the ref missed a handball there by their sweeper in the back. He came in. I actually kicked his hand with the ball if the ref was on his game, but I think it was too cold to keep his eyes open.
Pat going to launch this one deep into the box, looking for John on the back post. Ultimately going to amount to not a whole lot. I'm going to have a shot here straight into one of the defenders and back across. Trying to squeeze one through to Mike. The keeper did well to read that. And for his stature, this keeper was actually very good at reading the game and was quick. And he could get his hands to the ball. That's about all I have to say about that one. I don't know what else to add there.
Great job by John right there to push their ball carrier into a trap. Like he had no options. Jason was on the backside there, marking their central attacker. John and Pat just shepherded the guy wide and took the ball from him.
It's going to go out here for a hat-trick throw. John's going to pounce on that, lay that off to me, and we are on the move here. Just tons of space. Fake a shot, try to go around to the right. Keeper ultimately makes a good save, and another one. Just peppering the goal right now, the Tigers are. And we're going to lead to another goal, corner kick, not goal kick. How are the weather conditions out there?
I think it was right under 30 degrees with a little bit of wind too. I think the feels like was probably somewhere in the mid 20s, so it was chilly.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It also helped the Woodlands Tigers here, since the GERIHATRIX showed up 5 minutes before game time. No chance to warm up whatsoever, so that may have contributed to the speed issues.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to sub here. Jose coming out. A new player to the roster, Esteban, going to be stepping in here defensively.
No, that was
Oh,
Jose.
wait, that was Jose. I thought Jose was coming out. Oh, no, Pat was in. So Pat came out. Jose stepped in. Esteban will be revealed later.
Great show by John here, dropping all the way back into almost defense, in line with Jose to receive the ball if needed. Decided to play it up the middle.
You can hear the wind in the mic.
There's no wind in me currently.
What you see?
I think it's important to mention here that the Woodlands Tigers play a 2-1-2-1, pretty much attacking. Those midfielders are getting width, and on the defensive side, they're getting pretty narrow to attack in a very low triangular base.
GERIHATRIX here. Movement forward. Going to put that in the middle. John does well to close it, but they're going to get a shot off. Luckily, straight into the wonderful arms of Joel, who does not let that fall. Release to me, and we are on the counter again. Double step over, put him off balance, and just absolutely scuffed the shot. I made the worst of a good situation and gave the GERIHATRIX a goal kick. Here we see Robert stepping out with a new man on the roster, Fernando, stepping in. John doing well, closing down GERIHATRIX. Forcing a throw-in for the Tigers. Wonderful work from John. Defensively, fantastic this game.
What you see in front?
Ball's going to come into me. Simple, back to Jose on the outside. Into John. Fernando's going to take a snapshot at it. Speculative from that angle, but we like the tenacity and the aggression to try to get that ball in goal.
I don't hate the decision by anybody there, Fernando included. Just get it on goal, cause some great chaos. So.
GERIHATRIX losing the ball here again. Fernando doing well, keeping that ball in bounds. Mike down the line, opening up space. He's going to lay that back to me, and I just have so much space to hit this. And it's a wonderful goal to open up the stat sheet. I'll take a goal on the season, and Mike will take an assist. And let's just take another look at this. This movement from Fernando to draw the defender in, opening up all this space. And just, you can't give me that much time on the ball from the top of the 18. So the movement from Mike and Fernando, the ball into myself, the shot, it was all just wonderful. Great move from the Tigers. It's going to put us up 1-0 on the GERIHATRIX.
Great decision by Jose there to head it right back to Joel, knowing he has soft hands in the back behind him, and he doesn't have to worry about just popping a ball back with his head.
Ball into me and right back out to John down the line. He's going to look to put this back in the middle. Just a little overhit. GERIHATRIX will take the ball away here. But luckily, Jose was quick on it. Guy makes a good move, and Jason had to cut that out. Otherwise, that was through on goal. Simple ball here, just slowing the pace down. Out to Fernando. Fernando back to John. Fernando again. Almost losing it here in the middle. Is going to get it back out to John in the GERIHATRIX half. Moving down the line. Great ball into Fernando. Fernando across to Chris, myself. The shot comes in. It's going to be over the bar. Not a bad effort. Great movement from the Tigers. And I think we just saw Jason sub out for Esteban, who is another new member to the roster. Oh, and Pedro. Pedro is up top as Mike has stepped off the field as well.
Good, guys.
He's going to come out here wide to Fernando. Fernando into myself. Pull some quick moves, take a snapshot.
Keep shooting, it's fine.
Gonna lead to nothing. Shot didn't feel great today. It's hard to tell yourself no when you already have a goal on the books and a crossbar hit.
Ball yellow.
I don't know if you see, poor guy just fell running backwards on the field on the far side.
That might have been the guy that was wearing Yeezys. Hopefully he just forgot his boots at home or something. Have him for the next game. But
Pedro into the box. Gonna squeeze by the hat-tricks, but not getting that call. And the ball is ultimately gonna go out for a hat-tricks goal kick. Turning the ball around at the back. John with great defensive push there. Unfortunately didn't end up at the feet of the Tigers until it comes back here. Just out of frame.
What you see in front, that's it.
Yeah, there we go. Back to John. John into myself. A nice little turn here. Trying to hit Fernando on the far side. He's going to control that and keep that in bounds. Jose, or Esteban, in the back left. Back to Fernando.
Esteban seems to be given a lot of space for that player that definitely needs his ball to feet. Oh, that's Jose. That
Fernando
definitely
into
needs
myself.
his
The
ball.
shot is going to go just wide of the goal. And another dangerous attempt from the Tigers.
You know, it's funny. As John was working to get that pressure up top and win that ball just a few moments ago, we get a message from him saying, "Is there a hustle word in the chat?" I think he's definitely is in good running for that hustle award.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Jose taking it back. Gonna leak it out here wide, right to John.
That's another good example of the evolution of the Woodlands Tigers here from one season to the next. Keeping that ball, showing for the defense, showing and giving your fellow teammates
John
options.
with the ball here on the line. He's gonna go back to the middle. Ball's in the box, free up. Hat-tricks do well to clear that. It's going to be a Tigers throw in on the far side. Pedro looking for the overlap, not going to get it from Fernando. And it's going to go out for a hat-tricks. Oh, it wasn't a hat-tricks goal kick. The keeper saved it. Put it down the line for a quick attack. Tigers have it back, though. You see the ball come from Esteban out to Jose. Jose centrally into Pedro. Pedro back to Chris. Chris trying to chip that over to Pat and just didn't get through. Good defense from the hat-tricks. Here they are down the line looking for an opening, and Tigers just putting a muzzle on the passing options, forcing them to go over top, which is running safe to Joel or out for a goal kick like we see here. Esteban almost losing the ball, kept it in bounds.
Get wide!
Across to Jose. Jose central to Chris. Chris, the ball out to Pat. The last two through passes haven't been great. Gonna need to clean those up. Fernando in the middle, and luckily I'm going to be there to step in, play the ball out to him again, and Tigers on the offensive.
Got it! Go, Pedro!
It's Pedro and Pat, one-on-one with the keeper, or I guess two-on-two with the defender and the keeper, and they're not going to be able to capitalize. Another dangerous option. Another good chance.
Anybody want Fernando?
Yeah, you can go.
Fernando with the ball wide. Back into myself. A little back heel to Esteban. Esteban across the field to Jose.
A little bit of showmanship never hurt anybody.
No, it never does. Never does. Jose to Pedro. Pedro to myself. A little drag back to Jose.
Wonderful series of ball movement.
Jose central to me. Looking for Pedro there. Not going to get through. The final ball from myself has been an issue in this first half. Going to be looking to make some more simple decisions there to try to give us a chance
Probably start darking over there.
at another
Figure it
goal.
on the right side unless you're going to flip.
Through pass is going to bounce loose. Pedro's going to hop on that. Going to try to go himself and just ultimately going to run out of real estate. It's going to be a hat-trick goal kick.
Finally get a chance to get Fernando off the field. He's feeling the effects.
John steps on. Already playing defense, already keeping the ball from advancing.
You know what happened? I had to sleep yesterday. Well, today.
I love this conversation from Fernando right here.
What's your name?
Drinking? I got some friends over. We start playing dominoes.
I'm surprised you're even running.
8:30 in the morning, they're like, okay, we gotta go. I'm like, yeah, man, please.
Stayed over till
Nice
8:30 in the
job.
morning,
Better pass.
drinking and playing dominoes. Dude, I don't even know how he showed up to this game.
Pulled an all-nighter. I like it.
Props to him. I'm going to run up here with the ball. Off to Pedro. Pedro lets it run through to John. John with some great vision here. Sees Pat on the far post. It was close. We didn't get to see it, but it was a great ball from John.
It was one of those
dangerous chance.
silky smooth balls that just kind of falls through everyone. Sets up nicely. It just was a little bit wide for Pat.
Hat-trick's moving the ball around at the back. Looking to move forward.
All right.
Great through ball.
Good pass. Good pass.
Esteban's going to cut that out. See Pat, and Pat's going to see myself, and we're on the move again with a speculative effort from myself from just shy of the center circle. And the ref is going to blow for halftime. That is the Tigers leading 1-0 over the GERIHATRIX. Myself with a goal, Mike with an assist. Mike, tell us what you saw in that first half.
Just loved what I saw. A lot of good movement. I missed actually some of the awesome movement actually at the game because I was looking for a sub for Fernando. But just a lot of connected passes, completed passes, a lot of really good movement to show for the pass, and you can really see the evolution of our team from one season to the next. What about you?
You hit the nail on the head. Hat-tricks with the kickoff to start the second
Keep it
half.
up, guys. Keep it up.
They play this ball wide. Trying to force him down the line. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Joel with a quick pass to Jose. Jose to John down the line. John's going to see Chris in the middle. Ball switched. Fernando now. Back into the middle for Chris. Switching it across again to Jose. Jose with a little touch into me. Just outside the 18. Going to take a shot and just rip off the outside post. It was good effort from the Tigers. Good dangerous chance. Unfortunate not to ripple the back of the net. Hat-tricks here. Cheeky little pass in the middle. I like that. But John just defensively an absolute rock right now. And a ball through to Mike. Just a little overhit. Difficult one to control. And Hat-Trick's keeper is going to collect that.
The technical aspect of that was definitely lacking, but seeing that again and seeing when I realized that chance was coming, I got to say I'm pretty proud of myself seeing the game as well as I did.
No shoot, no shoot.
Hat-Trick's coming in here. Joel calling Fernando off, doing well, claiming his box. He's going to release this out to Jose.
No.
Jose going to look across, but Hat-Tricks are going to cut this out in a dangerous area.
No shoot.
Try to play the ball through, but Jose's going to do well to keep anything too dangerous from happening.
Yeah, you got to really look out for those salt and pepper players. They'll try and bait you a little bit.
All the way across to Fernando from the opposite side. Back to Jason in the middle. Wonderful composure there to be that close to the goal and put a good pass across. Mike dropping deep to retrieve the ball. John here on the outside. He was looking for the middle. Good defense from Hat-Trick's, and now they're on the counter. Jose, again, does well. And Jason will clear the danger. Mike's holding on to
Press the
it.
ball and go.
Trying to take the man on. He's going to lose out to that 50-50 chance.
Robert hit the nail on the head. Got to pass the ball and go there. Get it out from under your feet.
John again winning the ball back defensively. He's being nice and calm. He's going to leave that to me. Little back heel to Fernando.
There you go. Take your time. Take your time.
Fernando outside to Jason.
Good job. Keep playing. Keep playing, guys.
Jason into myself. A little nice turn there for me. Looking, and there's Mike making the run. And don't hate that ball. I don't hate that run. Any other day we might have connected. It's unfortunate not to see something spawn out of that.
That was a perfect ball, perfectly weighted, perfect speed. I actually held my run.
Hat-Trick's
expected
here
the chip.
making a run. Awkward bounce off Jose, and the Hat-Tricks are going to make the game 1-1 completely against the run of play. A bit of a scramble there in the box, ending up with the goal.
Got to send that when you get it. If it's on the penalty spot, that goes anywhere but here.
Goes to show you got to make the most of your chances. We should realistically have a few more goals than we do, and now our back is to the ropes. We got to make something happen. Hat-Trick's working the ball around at the back. Playing it wide.
Good job. Keep going now.
Ball into the middle, but John's going to hop on that one. Unfortunate to lose out. Great defensive work rate there. But Fernando doing well. And John, just another unfortunate touch. Just couldn't get the ball to sit the way he wanted to defensively there.
I got to say, every time Jose wins a ball down in his corner, there's like 3 people around him, and he's just holding him off. Real strength there.
There's a bit of concern swirling around the Tigers on the field. Everything seems a little bit frantic, a little too concerned about making sure we do enough for ourselves to make something happen for the team. I think the Tigers need to settle down here and just play their game and know that the goals will come if we just keep moving. Ball in here to Mike. Good hold-up play. Back to myself. Going to see John the way through. And the ball just gets tangled up under his feet. Unfortunate. Hat-Trick's throw. It's going to come in. I'm going to put pressure on this guy. Just trying to keep him from passing, and he just plays it right out of bounds. And we get the ball right back. Ball comes into Mike for the throw. It's going to go across the middle. Lay it back to Esteban.
Open up.
Esteban to John on the wide. John up to myself. Looking for something. Just going to roll this back to Fernando. Fernando cross. Mike's going to pick it up. Back to Esteban. That was Jose across. So Esteban into Fernando. And Hat-Tricks do well to clear that danger. That was a good move for the Tigers. And John, again, defensively, fantastic work.
Shoot it!
Fernando to Esteban, Esteban to Mike. Mike with a cheeky chip across. And I'm with acres of space. Going to put the ball in, and it's a save off the line from the last defender of Hatrix.
Ah, no
And I'm going to get another crack at the cherry, but
Fernando, get
going to
ready.
hit the keeper in the chest. And once again, the net is not going to move on a shot from the Tigers.
All right.
That was wonderful movement, though, that offensive play. Robert and Pat stepping in for the midfield positions.
Time.
Put the ball up to Mike.
Nice, Robert.
Great thought from Esteban. We were on the same page. Terrible touch on my part.
You got Chris.
Everybody back.
Ball in. Jose and Esteban working well together. This ball's going to go wide. Jose putting a ball in.
Shoot it!
Patrick's going to cut that out, but Esteban's right there, and Robert's going to have a shot. Took a bit of deflection on the way to the goal. Great save from the keeper to get to that. And a good effort from Mike. That's going to go just over the bar. Headed goals are so difficult on these 7-a-side crossbars.
Yeah, Robert's corners definitely make him a lot easier, though. His corners have been exceptional all game.
They generally are, for sure. And a good step here from Joel. Good save. Collect that ball. Great distribution out here to Esteban. Just a quick counter. And I can't tell if Esteban's trying to pass this to Mike or if he's going for a shot, but the ball goes into the back of the net. Great shot from Esteban. An assist for Joel. Let's watch that play again. Great distribution from Joel.
Yeah, I saw Esteban coming down. He was directing
Oh, yeah, he
play there. Sent Robert down the sideline as a decoy. Knew exactly where he was going with it. Great shot. That was perfectly placed. Couldn't have placed it any better.
It was wonderful. And now the Tigers lead 2-1. We're going to beat 2 people here. And one more and have a shot.
Shoot it! Oh!
I'm going to hit the guy, and Robert is going to fizz one just wide of the far post, top bins.
You can hear Jason there saying that it went really far.
Yeah, that thing kept going. He hit that pretty hard. I think the Tigers are suffering from a little bit of fatigue here as we move forward. Options are more limited towards the end of the game. I'm going to be able to step in here. The Hat-Tricks, obviously, were dealing with some fatigue too. During the game, they were clearly trying to just play the ball up and hope for a quick counter or a quick ball into the box. Just trying to outrun us was a problem.
You guys wide.
Ball into Esteban, to Robert, back to Esteban, across to Jose.
Take your time, Pat.
Big ball in from Pat into the box.
You gotta win that, Robert.
Patricks are going to clear that out.
You're by
Robert's gonna
yourself,
pick it
Robert.
up,
You should have
though.
sent that backwards.
But Hat-Tricks play great defense and just pick his pocket right there. Until he got it back. Just fizzed that pass in a little too high and a little too hard for me to bring down under control. Patrick's here in the box. The ball's going to go across. Danger. Scramble. And the Tigers are going to get that out. Thankfully. Now we have Pedro here up top looking to play Robert in across. And brave goalkeeping from the Hat-Tricks keeper there. Has created a dangerous chance with his clearance now. But the Tigers ultimately neutralize the threat. And we're on the movement again. And I'm just going to waste one, seeing the keeper out, trying to chip him. And it's just not good. Just not good enough. Movement from the keeper. Clearly knows his stuff. Some smooth football. Esteban there to cut the danger out.
That is their third chance that Esteban stepped in front of in a row, I believe.
Yeah, he's definitely had a very solid game.
Reading it very well.
Hattrick's throw.
Easy pass, easy
Losing a
pass.
bit of the visuals, but the ball should be coming back.
Nice.
Yes, it is. With Pat on the outside. He's going to get that ball taken off his feet. Nice little step over from the Hattrick's defender. Great ball across here. Down the line from the Hattricks. Looking to make a move. Esteban with a great tackle. You can see the Hattricks just planting someone on Joel, hoping for a chance at a late goal. And we won't talk about what just happened there, Joel. I definitely saw someone come and kick your ankle when you went to touch the ball, and that's why you fell over. It definitely wasn't that your foot stuck to the ball or anything, but you got the ball back. It was a good distribution. Nothing came from it, but it was a good attempt. And then came right back into our box. And the Tigers are getting a little stretched here. These long balls are causing the strikers and the defenders to be so far apart, forcing the midfield to cover a lot more ground, which is giving the Hattricks a lot more time and space on the ball.
I usually don't like when teams change their game plan drastically when they're up by one. But in this case, I think it would have been a good opportunity for Albert, had he been here, to remind the team, control the ball more.
Yeah.
Keep showing for the passes. If you need a sub, take it. That's where I think we missed Albert in this game.
Oh, absolutely. Albert brings the vibes. We need the vibes. I think Albert's here. We win this game
Good pressure, John.
8-1.
Yeah, he would have had a hat trick because he would have bounced 3 goals in off of his head. So, yeah, I agree.
We love Albert. God bless him. You can definitely tell Tigers playing a little more defensively now, trying to identify that through ball. It's just one of those where the ball seems to fall to them after the initial tackle. And a cheeky little step over here to open up some space. Through to Fernando, back to myself. Going to try to bend that, and I just did not get a hold of it again with another poor shot. But the ref is going to blow. The Tigers win 2-1, first game of the season. We got Chris and Esteban with goals, and Mike and Joel with assists. How often can Joel say he gets an assist? That's a fantastic game. We will be having the team vote on man of the match, which we'll talk about prior to the next game. And we can't see it, but you can. This is our place in the league currently. It's still early doors. We'll see how we fare throughout the season. Well, from Mike and I hope you all have a great night. Mike, you want to say any last words?
No, good stuff. It was fun.